Have you ever noticed that in the 21st century, every team that has defeated Brazil in the World Cup always gets cursed in the next tournament? It feels as if, in order to defeat the greatest football nation of all time, you have to sacrifice your own future success. Let me explain. So in 2002, Brazil won the World Cup and went into the 2006 tournament as the reigning champions. However, they lost to France in the quarterfinals, who had Zinedine Zidane, who was going into his final ever football tournament before retiring. But I'm sure, as you all know, France did horribly in the next World Cup, getting knocked out in the group stages, losing to the likes of Mexico and South Africa. Clearly, something was going on. In that same tournament, Brazil once again had to end their journey in the quarterfinals, and this time they lost to the Netherlands. Now, you might be wondering, but didn't the Netherlands make it to the semifinals of 2014? And didn't they also beat Brazil 3-0 in the match for third place? Well, you see, that is where things get really, really interesting. The Netherlands may have evaded the curse for the first time, but not the second, because not only did they fail to qualify for Euro 2016, but also World Cup 2018, two major tournaments in a row. So by now, it should be clear to you that defeating Brazil at the World Cup comes at a huge cost, but it doesn't end there. Actually, Germany also defeated Brazil 7-1 in the 2014 World Cup as well, you idiot. How did you forget that? Well, I would personally give that to the World Cup winners curse, because Germany did go on to defeat Argentina in the final eventually, so shut up, you plonker! Like I was saying, the curse doesn't end there, because in 2018, Belgium with its golden generation defeated Brazil in the quarterfinals. But in 2022, the entire golden generation was no longer in form, and Belgium went out in the group stages. Also in 2022, Cameroon defeated Brazil in their final group game. While this win wasn't enough for them to make the knockout stage, you could still make a case for them, because after losing to the DR Congo, Cameroon will be missing out on World Cup 2026. Another crucial detail is that in 2022, Croatia defeated Brazil on penalties to advance to the semifinals. And that takes us to the present day, where they are put in a rather difficult group alongside England, Ghana, and Panama. It certainly won't be easy for them, as that same golden generation that carried them throughout 2018 and 22 is now aging. But they do have some exciting youngsters coming up, such as Luka Vuskovic and Joško Gvardio. So perhaps it's not looking too bad for them, and I'm sure they have what it takes to end this curse once and for all. So what are your thoughts on this? Do you now believe that Brazil genuinely curses any team that defeats them in the World Cup? Will Croatia be able to end the curse this year? Or if the curse does continue, who do you think will be its next victim? I suppose the best way to find out is to wait until the World Cup. Thank you so much for watching. Do make sure to subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you next time.